Hello there, my beautiful Leos, and welcome. This is your spirit message for March 2023. We are looking into what specific messages and downloads Spirit wants you to be aware of for this month, as well as towards the end. We are going to get some cards out from the Talking from Heaven deck and do a little bit of channeling to the other side. So if you have anybody that you're interested in connecting to, think about them right now and talk to them out loud in the moment to awaken their energy. Oh, well, looks like y'all started chit-chatting. Let's see. The number that Spirit is highlighting for you for this month as a whole, spiritually, is card number 27. I am expressive. All right, some of you Leos could have been born on the 27th. Doesn't have to be, it's just the energy. But this card says your mind is wide open and you are tolerant and compassionate towards all ways of life. You value freedom of expression and want to improve the conditions of people, whether in your community, country, or the world at large. So Leo, I feel like Spirit is actually giving you a message here that your voice matters. It does. In any way, shape, or form where you are outwardly expressing yourself to help the greater good, the more abundant, the more you will be heightening your spiritual powers and gifts. So your voice matters, Leo. That's what I'm feeling from this card. And they want you to know that your voice matters. And, you know, if you ever feel like you're in a situation where you feel like it doesn't matter, hold on to that within you and know that it does. Let's get you a divine direction here, Leo. And your divine direction is meditate. Reconnect with your inner spirit. Walk, practice yoga, meditate, or listen to music. Okay, so some of you definitely starting to practice meditation. Some of you are already in the practice of meditation. Some of you may actually want to get into meditation. Walking, practicing yoga, actually meditating in that state, listening to music. Spirit is largely indicating that this will be very helpful for you to reconnect to your inner self. Some of you may actually find a song that maybe you never heard in a while and it just like brings you back to something. I'm definitely getting that. Some of you are very expressive through song. So some of you could be songwriters, singers. Why can't I think of the other word here that is connected to music? You could be somebody who plays an instrument. I am right now in my mind's eye seeing a piano. So there could be a piano connection for some of you. And you also have decide. Ooh, okay. This card says it's time for you to make a decision. Call upon your spirit guides to help. Okay, so Leo, you have I am expressive, meditate, and decide out so far. So Spirit is largely indicating to really self-reflect, really turn to yourself in these moments when you feel like you have something to say, where you want to improve something or help a community, the world at large, or even just yourself and possibly the people around you. Spirit wants you to sit in this energy of knowing and believing that you can help yourself while you help other people. And while I say this, I feel like some of you are thinking, well, you know, Miss Machiste, whenever I do that and I always come up short in this, that, and the other, you know, Spirit is really guiding you to say, you don't always need or you don't always get gratification from things. You're not always going to get the recognition. You're not always going to get the acknowledgement. But stay true to that in your heart that you helped something. You helped someone. It wasn't the wrong decision. It was the right decision. And Spirit also is highlighting at this moment, right now, what is it, March 11th, the decisions you make around this time, the things you say to people around this time is going to have a very strong impact of the way the continuation of this year is influenced for you. So call upon your spirit guides to help you. It does look like you could be placed at a decision-making energy where you feel the need to reconnect with yourself and make a decision that you feel like is going to be in alignment with who you are. So let's see what the signs from Spirit is giving you, things to look for, other energies that they want you to be aware of. This is for Leo. And you know, our decisions always shape our future, but there's something very, very strong about right now. Saturn did also move into Pisces as well, creating a big shift. Some of you definitely have felt it. I know I did. So let's see. First card out is 777. Rapid soul development that comes from challenging times. All right, Leo. We also have the Shark, survival. And you also have the key to unlock. Okay, so we have 777s coming in, and this card is also 27. So 7 is an important number for you here, Leo. You have the Shark and the key. So I feel like for a lot of you Leos, you were definitely been in some challenging moments and some moments where you had to make some tough decisions. Some of you may find yourself in the month of March in positions to make some not so easy decisions. How are you surviving? What is the most beneficial decision to your survival? You matter, Leo. Yes, it is always great to be compassionate, to be kind, to be open, but you matter. And there is some sort of energy that is unlocking something for you with this key. So whatever decision you are coming into is definitely, once again, unlocking certain paths, certain directions, possibly either certain fated events of people. Let's clarify this for Leo. Please clarify this for Leo. Some of you, I mean, in the way I'm feeling it, you had to make, or you will be placed in a position to make a pretty tough decision. Some of you, you may even have to let someone down. I don't know why I'm feeling that. But I do feel like for some of you, you may be in a position where you have to put yourself first. Maybe you don't have the time, you don't have the energy, or you feel like in your way of survival, it's best that you do this instead of that. And you know, you may think to yourself, well, how does that make sense, Miss Machiste? You just told me to kind of make decisions where the community and the greater world at large is also impacted in a positive way. How can this decision be for me if it's also letting someone down? Guess what? We all interconnect to people and we teach them lessons. For some of you, you have to make a tough decision. You have to make a not so easy decision for yourself to put yourself first, to teach another person a soul development lesson. So, yes, you may not feel like the decision you're making is exactly what this other person wants, but it will aid them in their spiritual growth to A, place a boundary to this person, B, protect yourself, or C, protect your survival instincts. Is this energy, is this person, is this situation, is this environment causing you to feel like you have to make sure you are surviving? You know, there's always that quote that I always bring up. If love makes you feel like you are merely surviving instead of striving, It's time for you to place yourself higher. It's time for you to choose yourself more. And that may be actually what you have to decide to express to someone. So do not be tempted to lower your standards to make other people happy. Because at the end of the day, it is impacting the greater world at large, because you're showing in an energetic way that self-love is most important. On this 777s, we have the whole mystery. Maybe you're not used to putting yourself first. Maybe you're not used to making decisions that benefit you more than other people. This could be something that you've never done before. Others of you, this could be something that you are practicing and learning, and Spirit is saying, you're going down a hole, you're going down a path that is different now. On the Shark, we have the veil hidden. This card is very scary, so I'm hiding this woman's eye. So this is actually an indication that there is somebody here very close to you right now on the Shark to survival. So I don't know if there's a connection to this person with the ocean. Maybe you have been on boats with this person. Possibly their transition to the other side had something to do with water or the ocean. Let's see what's on this key. We have the Wasp. Jealousy. People are envious of you here, Leo. You're making decisions this month that show how much you respect yourself, that show how much you love yourself. And I feel like there's almost people who are envious of the fact that you are going through this rapid soul development. You know what I feel like with this 777s to the whole? Something that was a mystery to you could be revealed or exposed very quickly, because you were supposed to learn the lesson quick and strive faster. Sometimes things take more time than others. But I feel like for some of you, you could have been in a challenging situation that just happened super fast. It could have been like you met this person, you went out with them, and then the next day y'all are arguing. And then you realize like, whoa, that's a big red flag. What's going on right here? Or it could be a work environment, a family situation, maybe even something within yourself where it's like it happened at the speed of light. It happened so quickly. And I feel like whatever decisions you are making or whatever decisions you have already made, it's like somebody's feeling envious over the fact that you were able to put yourself first. They could even, envy and jealousy. I feel like this person is also in the energy of almost jealous that they aren't in your life. They could be jealous of the other people that are around you that you still allow close to you. Let's clarify this once more. Some of you just may have some sort of envious people around you. What can you do? What can you really do? Clarify this. There's also an imagery of purple flowers. Some of you may have some connection to that. So we have the hummingbird, sweetness, yes. So you're going down a path where there are a lot sweeter people, a lot more sweet energy, sweet offers, sweet love, and not as much envious losers, basically, or people who just want to bring you down. People don't like the people that didn't want to see you lifted up. We're all winners. There is enough abundance in the universe for us all to strive. But we don't think that way as humans. We think, well, if they have all that, where is it for me? There is enough. But if you think in that energy, there will always be lack for you. Some of you may actually feel like you are that way, and that's something you're reflecting on. Comparing yourself to people that you feel are more successful than you, when in reality, everybody has their own time. Everybody has their own way of putting in hard work and consistency, and it matches up differently energetically for everybody. It doesn't mean that anybody's higher or lower than anyone else. So here on the shark, the veil, we have the urn, mourning. Some of you are actually mourning somebody right now. Yeah, the urn to come on the veil. So whoever we're about to tap into later with this talking to heaven, they're already making themselves known. Some of you, there's somebody on the other side that's actually helping you survive a situation. Some of you may actually feel like you went through like a near-death experience. And some of you may have found yourself like, wow, there's got to be an angel protecting me. This is your confirmation. There is. And it's actually specifically somebody that you have known. Or maybe has known you. So let's see, on this wasp to the key, we have the spider, weave. Yes. So if you feel, Leo, like you find yourself comparing your success a lot, you may find a way out of that, where you are sitting more in this energy of, this is who I am, this is my path, I have to be patient, and things along those lines. You will weave yourself a new energetic web of abundance. The more you sit in that energy of, well, this person has this, how are they able to get that promotion? How are they able to take off like that? When is it my time? It will be your time, but you have to release that belief system. That comparison is the thief of joy, as well as the thief of your abundant energy, because it creates a lack mindset. Whether you think it does or not, it does. So some of you, it's the other way around. You just have envious people around you. Don't let them get to you. Keep doing you. Keep being your greatest self. And that's that. Let these people figure out how to live their lives and be their lives. So real strong spirit message here for you, Leo. Let's get some other cards out and see what guardian angels are around you. There's some connection to the ocean with this person on the other side. I don't know if you live by a beach or they've lived by a beach. Cruises, boats, jet skis. I mean, it really could be anything that's connected to the ocean. Fish, jellyfish, sharks is what is actually giving me. But the fact that the urn came on the veil to the shark, this person is connected somehow to water or ocean. Maybe they were a water sign. And honestly, with the veil to the urn on each other, some of you, there's two people here. Let's see what we have from the guardian angels for you here, Leo. What guardian angels coming through for Leo for March? The angel of past issues. Yes. Give it up to the universe. Spread your arms out and say, this is no longer mine to carry. It has been too burdensome. It's in the past. Some of you may have felt yourself reminiscing over pictures and videos of somebody as well. Some of you may actually find yourself really moving out of an energy or a cycle where you just feel like you've had just the same issue after the same issue after the same issue after the same issue. Let's get one more guardian angel. There you have the angel of soulmates flipping over here for you. Some of you may have felt like you've had the same issue in your love life over and over and over and over again. Maybe if you are in a marriage or a relationship, you have felt like you and this person have been having the same issues over and over and over again. Could be jealousy, could be difficulty with kindness towards each other. Could really be anything. It could also be some issues with expressing yourselves. I feel like you're coming into a much better energy with this individual. Or like I said, Spirit just has some sweeter people coming your way. Yes, Leo. All right, where else are we? Where's those? Okay, let's get you a mini DV ghost for you here, Leo. And then we're going to pull some tarot and ask them, what is the most important thing they want you to know is coming your way. Your mini divi ghost is the friendly ghost. Your kind heart will show through. Exactly, Leo. Because even if you resonate with that message towards the beginning of deciding to put yourself first, still being your kind, sweet self, but understanding that you have to do what you have to do for you, the right people will understand that. The wrong people won't. And they'll dissipate. Some of you, there could be an energy with a friend here, actually. You could be healing with somebody, or spirit could be bringing you a lot sweeter friends. Possibly in the past, you could have lost a really important friend to you. And possibly this is even a friend coming in for some of you if you feel like they have a strong connection to the energies that I've already spoken about. I also do feel like for some of you, spirit can see that you have had trouble with friends. Some of you, friendship breakups hurt just as much as love ones. And I feel like spirit wants you to know, hey, look, Leo, there's better friends, there's kinder friends, there's sweeter friends around you now or coming your way. And just know that we're here for you, really. So let's see what the tarot has. Spirit, what is the most powerful or impactful energy for Leo this month? Or whatever you feel, what is coming their way that you want Leo to be the most aware of for March? Let's see. The Ace of Pentacles. Business opportunities, career opportunities, more money opportunities. Could even be offers of commitment for some of you as well. That's a real good card to get. The Eight of Pentacles. Wow. Your hard work will pay off, Leo. They want you to know that. And I also feel this, I hear you're worth the effort. So you may find that somebody's putting in effort into you, where maybe you just feel like you aren't used to friends putting in effort into the connection, maybe not used to love putting effort into this connection or into a connection in general. Some of you could even be receiving more energy from your career where you just weren't expecting it. And you have the Nine of Wands. Yeah. So Leo, I definitely feel like you have been in an energy of really trying to reflect, really trying to reconnect to your inner self, figuring yourself out, things along those lines. They want you to know that there's some sort of stable opportunities coming your way, stable people coming your way, stable offers coming your way in March. I'm getting clarification now. Clarify the Ace of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Nine of Wands for Leo. On the Ace of Pentacles, we have the Nine of Cups. So whatever stable offer is coming your way financially or through some sort of commitment energy is definitely connected to soul satisfaction and wish fulfillment. We have the Eight of Pentacles to the Two of Pentacles. Some of you definitely may find yourself with more than one way to make money this month, or you get offered of an additional way to make money, or a business decision, career decision. And on the Nine of Wands, the Seven of Wands. Okay, so I see you a little bit resistant towards some things here, Leo. Can you please clarify this for Leo? On the Nine of Cups, we have the King of Cups. Some of you are definitely getting an offer of commitment, or you could be coming into contact with somebody that you will be in a relationship with down the line. You could be meeting this person in March. Two of Pentacles here to the Seven of Pentacles. There's some money moves happening that you've either waited for or you find yourself contemplating on. There's definitely some offers here financially that I see you thinking about. It doesn't look like you're taking them right away. I see you thinking about them. Nine of Wands, Seven of Wands to the Seven of Cups. Okay, so you have decisions to make. No wonder why you have decide. So you have some stable offers coming in here for you, Leo, and they are going to place you in a position to have to decide on things. I feel like there's a career offer. That's the first thing I feel. Others of you, I feel like it's a commitment offer, which is also could be in alignment with career because you're committing to a job. But it could be a romantic energy for a lot of you as well. So, Leo, let's get started and into it. We are going into the mediumship reading. I do have this little spiel to read to you at the end. And I grabbed it off of my dad's hutch because he has passed on. And that's one of the things we put on his hutch. So I decided to grab it. But let's see what the Talking from Heaven cards have for you here, Leo. Anybody who wants to come in for Leo, please. Once again, an emphasis on the number 7777777, card 27. So this person on the other side could definitely have a strong connection to the number 7. Either they were born on that day or there's some sort of importance to that day. Maybe they passed on that date. Let's see. Your first card out is I'm surrounded by loving animals. So this person was a pet owner when they were here on Earth. You either owned a pet with them and or they definitely had a very strong connection to pets. They want you to know they are surrounded by loving animals. This person can actually be surrounded to a passed on pet that y'all both are aware of. We also have this card. There's the ocean. There's the beach. It was my time to go. So some of you may have felt like there were certain things that could have been done to save this person or make them be alive for a bit longer. And this person is indicating, nope, that was my time. And you also have, although you may not understand it now, everything happens for a reason. So there's also an indication that you have done puzzles with this person. Maybe this person was somebody who was big on puzzles as well. But they are indicating that everything happens for a reason that may not be exactly understood at the moment, but within due time or when you come to the answers of the unknown, the clarity will be given. But there's very strong imagery here. Just gonna like sit on this for a second. I'm hearing footprints in the sand. It's a verse. Is it a verse? It's a poem. I think it's a poem. Footprints in the sand. This may be on this person's, you know those cards that they give you when somebody passes on? And it has their face in the front, and in the back there's like when they were born, and when they passed on. Footprints in the sand could be in the back of this person's card, or footprints in the sand could be something that this person had, like hanging up or something. I'm about to read it to you right now. So, footprints in the sand. One night, a man had a dream. He dreamed he was walking along the beach with the Lord. Across the sky flashed scenes from his life. From each scene, he noticed 2 sets of footprints in the sand. One belonged to him, and the other belonged to the Lord. When the last scene of his life flashed before him, he looked back at the footprints in the sand. He noticed that many times along the path of his life, there was only 1 set of footprints. He also noticed... Y'all know I began like this. Sorry. Okay, hold on. I have to show y'all 1 second. It is 222 right now. I have to say that. Okay, sorry, y'all. You know how I get when I start reading things. Here we go. When the last scene of his life flashed before him, he looked back at the footprints in the sand. He noticed that many times along the path of his life, there was only one set of footprints. He also noticed that it happened at the very lowest and saddest times of his life. This really bothered him, and he questioned the Lord about it. Lord, you said that once I decided to follow you, you'd walk with me all the way, but I have noticed that during most troublesome times in my life, there is only one set of footprints. I don't understand why, when I needed you the most, that you would leave me. The Lord replied, my precious, precious child, I love you and I would never leave you. During the times of trial and suffering, when you only see one set of footprints, it was then that I carried you. Survival. To the urn and the veil. And definitely why I felt, the imagery is right there in front of my face, but there it is, footprints in the sand. So this really is eerily connecting now, especially how I knew that the person was right there in the moment. And I'm like, wait a minute, there's a connection to some oceans. Sand is part of that. And I even said it to y'all in that moment. At sometimes you had these moments of like, oh my gosh, there must have been some sort of savior around me. There was. So let's clarify this one more time. So some of you may know of that poem. Some of you don't. Religious or not, it doesn't matter. You can take out the word Lord and put spirit. Or whomever you believe in, Let's clarify this for your person on the other side. So they're indicating that sometimes you have felt very alone and that you were fighting these battles and you were just merely surviving in life. And this person is saying, no, I was there and I was helping you and I was holding you. So I'm surrounded by loving animals too. I had to leave that way. So possibly the way this person transitioned on wasn't necessarily the easiest to digest, if that makes sense. There's also an imagery of a ladder here. So possibly this person may have worked in like construction or things that had to do with a ladder. It was my time to go. To my mind is free. There could have been some brain difficulty with this person. They could have been like brain dead or they could have had like brain tumors or, strokes, things that would occur in the brain. And it doesn't have to be. But some of you, they want you to know that now their mind is free. And on this card, we have, I have no more earthly worries, with the imagery of a sunset and some beautiful sunflowers. So they want you to absolutely free your mind as well. Especially with this energy of it was their time to go. I feel like some of you could have felt like there were things, you could have done or not done and all that stuff. We always wish we can help, save people, And sometimes that's not always the case. Yeah. So let's get one more overall for you here. All right. And the last overall is, as a soul, I can be in several places at once. Imagery of a unicorn, horse. For some of you, you could have a horse connection to this person. They want you to know that as a soul, there are no more earthly worries of, only being in one physical place at once or having to walk through doors, unlock things. They're like, no. I'm everywhere. I'm free flowing and that's just what it is, So I'm actually going to get my notebook here and my pen and I'm going to see if I can tap into anything else connected to this or these individuals for y'all here, Leo. I'm just looking to where the pen has gone. I'm not necessarily sure when I brought the pen over. And that'll give me a moment to get myself together before I read to you this little spiel over here. Sorry, here I go. Around looking for something of a pen. All right, let's see. Hopefully this works good enough. Okay. Sorry. I don't know what it is with these spirit messages, but they just know how to hit me right in the feels, man. I don't know. All right. I'm hearing it again. I am worth the effort. So some of you may feel like in life you put in more than other people do to you. They want you to know that you're worth the effort, and there will be people around you or shifts that happen where you see that, which is very interesting because y'all also got it here. With that Eight of Pentacles of someone putting in effort. So I'm hearing it again. I am worth the effort. Some of you feel like there are just people or a certain specific person that just, doesn't put that much effort into you, where you feel like it makes you feel unworthy. They want you to really work on that self-love. Affirm to yourself every day. You want to write this down for yourself. I am worth the effort. Not even with people, but everything. You know what I'm seeing? Like one of those teepees. But it's not a teepee. I don't know if anybody have done this. I mean, hopefully some of y'all have, and I don't sound just like a crazy person. Blanket forts, like when, just having fun time and just getting sheets and blankets and pillows and making like blanket forts, like in the room or in the living room. I don't know, like if you did that with this person, or there's an indication of like a blanket or pillows specifically. Possibly this person gave you a blanket or even knitted you a blanket. Or there's some sort of special energy now about a blanket or a pillow. Or they're indicating, possibly to have more fun with your children, make some blanket forts. I don't know. I'm just giving y'all what I'm feeling. I'm like, I don't know why I see a teepee with a blanket. But I do see a teepee. Like those ancient or back in the day, the Indian teepees. But it does look like it is a blanket. Some of you have gone on like retreats or should go on a retreat where they have those teepees. Like in the forest or something like that. Oh, hello, tent. Some of you have camped with this person. Camping, okay. I'm like trying to connect the dots here. Camping. Maybe you spent times outdoors with this person. Possibly you were making some tents in the house. Some of you were making tents out the house. But I'm seeing a real big message of teepees, tents. Also, that's an indication of shelter and protection. This person wanting you to know. I mean, we could also go with the shape that it is. It's a triangle. Oh, that connects. I'm not really getting anything. I'm not like hearing anything. I'm just seeing some things. Getting to dust your dress. What? Dust your dresser. Dust. It could be a good time to get some spring cleaning in. Dust around. You may have realized that some dust has accumulated. Some of you may even have a little bit of a cough, or you may find that you're breaking out a lot, like getting pimples here and there, like even on your body or anywhere. Either dust, like I'm like seeing somebody like wash walls, but then they're also like dusting surfaces. So I don't know, maybe get like a little thing and start dusting or washing your walls or stuff. Like dust does accumulate on the walls too. But I also see maybe this person is just indicating cleaner. Maybe they even had a cleaning business, or they were a cleaner or something like that. Cleaning was emphasized when they were here, or that is your message to clean up a little bit. There definitely could be that you feel like you have like a rash, or you feel like you have like you're breaking out, or your skin doesn't look that great or something like that. They want you to either clean more or dust. It's indicating that there's nothing wrong with you. It's just the environment that needs to be a little bit cleaned up. So that's what I got. I just see somebody washing walls. Like, why is this person washing the walls? Maybe that connects to some of y'all washing walls. But I see there, all right, it's kind of fading away. And I see a bus. Some of you take buses or do take bus as public transportation. Or others of you, this person or somebody here is connected to a bus. Could have been a bus driver. Maybe you took the bus with them. I'm seeing a bus. And I see a really big, and it kind of looks like this. I can't really tell what it is. It just looks like this. It's like a W. So we got something. We got a W here. And let's try to get one more thing. 163. That was fast. Okay. Well, 163. 6 plus 3 is 9, 10. 163 equals 10. All right, let's see. What is that? 163 spirit number. Spiritual meaning of 163 is a symbol of the spiritual realm that you are a fighter because you never refuse to let go of your future and your life. Angel number 163 asked you to support your family members, to follow up on anything you are passionate about. And so possibly you have a passion of yours, sharing it to other people. Angel number 163 is a symbol of the spiritual realm that you are a fighter because you never refuse to let go of your future life. Basically, you have every reason to win. The way you take control of your life will make your life worthwhile. Besides that, you may need to practice some patience now and take yourself through the hard way. It may not be the easiest way, but it will be the way that you will grow quickest. 777. Rapid soul development that comes from challenging times. Whoa. All right. Well, things you should know about 163, that it takes courage and hard work to live your dream life. Besides, you have the qualities and opportunities to become someone. Basically, you have what it takes. So more so, it is the right time to make it happen. You may feel like something is tugging at your consciousness, that something is trying to tell you something. This number indicates that. And they're also indicating that some of you may like lie awake at night, like just in the darkness, and just like stare at the ceiling. Not sure why it says that. But, okay, Leo, to end this off, we are going to read this little, or it's not that little, but it's a quick read. And this is directed to you. Y'all know how I get when I read things, so please just bear with me, okay? I'm going to try my best and do my little breathing exercises. Here we go. Dearest loved one, I know you think I have died, but I'm not gone. Death is just a 4-letter word. although you may want to double check my math on that one. Do you remember how in high school science class your teacher talked about the first law of thermodynamics? Yeah, me neither. So it's kind of lighthearted, and okay, maybe I'll be able to get this one good. So let me refresh your memory. Your teacher told you that energy can never be created nor destroyed, but only transformed. Well, I get it now. Nothing dies, not really, and that's not religion, that's science talking. In fact, death doesn't technically exist, at least not the way that you think. Only change exists. Only transformation exists. Particles get disorganized, then reorganized, then reorganized. But death? Nope. Take flowers. They wither and become mulch, which then becomes topsoil, which then becomes minerals, which then becomes pH in soil salinity. Then, these elements resemble themselves to become the building blocks for new flowers. And on it goes. Or how about water? Water forms clouds, clouds make rain, rain gathers in rivers and lakes only to be used in swimming pools, iced tea, kitchen sinks, and vodka gimlets. Water then evaporates to become more clouds. Now I asked you, does that sound like dying? Or maybe you can think about it like this. Long ago, when trains still ran through small towns, children would also run to the depots and watch the trains come and go. Do you remember those days? Children would marvel at these mighty engines with their clouds of steam and sounds of diesel and steel. Then it happened like this. Passengers would climb aboard. The train's doors would close. The coach would disappear over the horizon. All those people vanished in a mere instant. But were they gone? No way. They were just unseen. Death is like that. I am no longer seen. You cannot touch me, but I am here beside you. I am still your dad, although I cannot embrace you. I am still your mom, even though I cannot kiss you. I will always be your sister, your brother, your child, your best friend, your spouse, your lover, although I cannot hold your hand or whisper in your ear. All I can do is look upon your marvelous face and smile at you from behind this eternal glass. You might not be aware of me, but make no mistake, I'm still around. Nobody ever tells you before you die that there is no up there and down there. Most folks live believing that their deceased loved ones are far, far away. Some envision a heavenly place so remote that it seems like Fiji or Timbuktu. But it's not like that, and I see that now. Heaven isn't a geographic location. It's not on a map. There are no coordinates. Therefore, heaven is neither bound by rules of time, nor measurements of space. Thus, your man-made concept of distance doesn't hold water in this new realm. Don't you see? If distance doesn't exist, then there is no distance between us, meaning I'm right here, reading this over your shoulder. There's a reason our ancestors called it the hereafter, because it's right here. I am not light years away. I am not a sky island surrounded by cloud coverage and the booming voice of Charleston Heston. I am seated beside you. I can smell your shampoo. I can count your freckles. And I love you so very much. I know you miss me, believe me, I know. I see you grieve when you think nobody is around. I have watched you weep into your hands while sitting in traffic. Sorry. I've seen you cry yourself to sleep. Sometimes when you sob, I want to reach out through the fabric of your reality to hold you like I once did to make it better. We're almost done, y'all. 3 more paragraphs and they're short. But again, that isn't how it works. You and I are separated by a thin piece of silk, the veil, which neither the strongest man could tear nor the sharpest tool could pierce. Nothing can cross this membrane that divides us except art, music, poetry, and love. But I promise it won't be like this forever. In the meantime, don't stop remembering me. Don't put away my photos. Tell stories about me. If you ever begin to wonder where I am, if you ever feel lost, if you ever need evidence of me, just look around you. I am the humidity in your curly hair on a wet day, the morning dew on your kitchen windows at sunrise, the laughter around your supper table. I am the text on your screen. You cannot grasp me, you cannot contain me, and you wouldn't want to either, because I am free in this new place. And believe it or not, I am finally perfect. I am happy, I am healthy, I am whole, and I am with you always, even until the end of time. But I am not dead. Not even a little bit. I did it, okay. That was it, y'all. I don't know what this is called. My mom printed it out and put it on my dad's hutch. All right, I feel like I was able to read that one better than the last spirit message I did in February. I feel like I was all over the place. So I feel like that one came out a little bit better. But if you want to take like something that I said out of this and Google it, I'm sure you'll be able to find the whole thing. And Leo, this is what I have here for you. Thank you so much for being here and for watching. Please take what resonates to you, leave the rest behind. And if this reading didn't feel like it was yours, it's okay. It's okay. Don't feel some type of way towards me. Don't feel some type of way towards any of your passed on loved ones, you know. Check February's, check January's. Maybe yours will be in April. But just have that free flowing energy towards it, especially, you know, with readings online and this stuff. Like, I'm doing this for y'all and putting everything within me out of here on this. And, you know, it won't always be for every single person on this channel, but I know there's somebody here that needed to hear this and know this, and possibly a couple thousand of you. So thank you, my beautiful Leos. I love y'all so very much. If this reading is premiering, that means that Leo Plus will be going out and finishing as well right after. So check the channel, and I'll talk to all of y'all very, very soon. Have a good one, and I love y'all very, very much. And talk to you soon. Have a great day or night wherever you are at in the world. Bye now, Leo.